Wesley Chapel or Brandon, Florida. Two of Tampa Bay's most sought after suburbs. But which one is right for you? While they may seem similar at first glance, the truth is they offer two very different lifestyles. And honestly, choosing the wrong one could mean frustration down the road. In today's video, we're breaking down the key differences between these top-rated suburbs so you can confidently decide which one fits your ideal lifestyle. If we've never met before, my name is Juan Alcalá, and I create videos about what it's really like to live, work, and play here in Tampa Bay. My wife and I, along with our 3 kids, moved here to the greater Tampa Bay area over 6 years ago, and it's been one of the best decisions we've ever made. I know moving is a huge decision, and you probably have a lot of questions. I'm also a licensed realtor and a team leader with the True Living Group, where we help people buy, sell, relocate, and invest here in the Tampa Bay area. We get calls from people all over the country who are thinking about making the move, and we love helping them out. If you'd like to chat about your specific situation, our contact info and the link to my calendar are in the description below. Now let's dive into the Wesley Chapel versus Brandon comparison. So we're gonna start with one of the hottest topics, that's location and commute if you have to go to the office. And we're gonna start with Brandon. Brandon is located just 15 minutes southeast of downtown Tampa, and it's really one of the most convenient suburban locations for commuting to the city. It's got easy access to I-75, I-4, and the Element Expressway, which provides a direct toll road into downtown Tampa. I use it all the time, it's super fast. Commute to downtown Tampa is approximately 15 to 20 minutes. Now, this is really gonna depend on which side of Brandon you live on. It will also depend on the time of day and what the heck is happening in traffic. So that 15 to 20 minutes could turn into 20 to 30, so just keep that in mind. Commute to Tampa International Airport is gonna be 25 to 35 minutes, again, depending on traffic. You're gonna be close to major employment hubs like Tampa General Hospital, MacDill Air Force Base, and the University of South Florida. Easy access to areas like Ybor City, Channelside, and also South Tampa. Now, what about Wesley Chapel? Well, Wesley Chapel is about 25 miles north of Tampa, along I-75 in Pasco County. It is further away from downtown Tampa, but that area is seeing rapid growth in infrastructure. We're widening I-275 there to get downtown. We're fixing Malfunction Junction. That's a whole nother story. That's the I-275, I-4 interchange, just being real with y'all. The commute to downtown Tampa is gonna be somewhere between 35 minutes and 55 minutes when you live in Wesley Chapel. Again, it depends on the day, depends on the hour, it depends on what's going on in traffic, so make sure that you keep that in mind. The commute to Tampa International Airport is roughly 40 to 45 minutes. There's a growing job market in Wesley Chapel, including Advent Healthcare. You've got Orlando Healthcare Systems, which is coming right now. The Wiregrass Ranch Business District is there, and the future Moffett Cancer Center expansion is taking place as well. It is further from South Tampa and nightlife, but close to New Tampa amenities, so just keep that in mind. I'm gonna give the winner here. Brandon for the shorter commute for sure. Wesley Chapel for a quieter suburban feel with growing job opportunities. Now, the next category we're gonna look at is gonna be the housing market. Let's start with Brandon again. Brandon is one of Tampa's most established suburbs. This is something that was really developed right in the beginning of the urban sprawl with Tampa, offering a variety of older, well-maintained homes. You're gonna find block homes out there, a majority of them. You will find some stick construction too, but it's pretty rare, as well as newer developments in some select areas. Housing options range from mid-century single-family homes to townhomes and gated communities that they're building right now. You can find Pulte out there, D.R. Horton, a lot of different builders. The average single family home in Brandon is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,962 square foot home. And over the last 30 days, they're closing out at right around $430,000. There are more affordable resale homes with larger lots, that means previously owned. Some older homes may require updates though, so keep that in mind, but mature trees in established neighborhoods provide a lot of charm. Some people really love that. I know I like a great established neighborhood too, but it's so hard to pass up new. You're kind of on both sides of the fence there. I'm sure a lot of people are. But there are more variety in home styles and lot sizes when you look in Brandon in general. It also has a higher rental property availability. So that could be a pro or con depending on what you're trying to accomplish. Not everyone loves living in communities that have a high rental availability. You know, take that for what it is. That's really for you to decide. Now, Wesley Chapel is really known for newer construction homes, particularly within master plan communities. facilities with resort-style amenities. Many homes have modern designs, energy-efficient features, and larger floor plans compared to Brandon. The lot sizes are also typically smaller too, so keep that in mind. Not always, but you definitely got to take a look at that. Now, the average single-family home in Wesley Chapel is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,695 square foot home, and the average sales price there is around $620,000. Now, the median sales price is going to be closer to that $450 to $500 range, similar to what you're seeing in Brandon. Brandon's typically about a $50,000 discount on resale homes, but the new construction prices are going to be very similar, so keep that in mind. Now, Wesley Chapel does have a higher number of HOA communities with amenities like pools, clubhouses, and golf courses. Again, new energy efficient homes with open floor plans and smart home features. Also, more new developments offering contract builds, meaning that you can pick the lot and build from the ground up. So that is definitely something worth taking a look at. The infrastructure tends to be a lot newer in Wesley Chapel also, just keep that in mind. So when we look at this, I say the winners here are Brandon for affordability in established neighborhoods, and then Wesley Chapel for new construction and master plan communities. That would be how I would approach that. And if you're getting any value out of today's video, don't hesitate to hit that like button, and also don't hesitate to subscribe, because this is now becoming a series, the Battle of the Burbs, I'm going to be covering over the next couple months, because we are getting so many questions from people like you who are relocating to the area that really want to know the differences between these cities. And we want to arm you with as much information as we possibly can so you can make the best quality decision about your lifestyle. The next topic here is definitely one that is important to both parents and people who care about their property resale values, and that is going to be schools and education. The school quality has been a major deciding factor for a lot of the families we serve when they move down here. Both Brandon and Wesley Chapel have access to highly rated public and private schools. One of my favorite resources to check out is both niche.com and greatschools.org. There's also School Review. All these are wonderful resources. I think they're worth checking out, but there are differences between Hillsborough County, where Brandon is, and Pasco County, where Wesley Chapel schools are. Taking a look at Brandon, schools range from average to highly rated with a mix of A and B rated schools. More school options due to its long established neighborhoods. It does offer more charter and private school options.
Notable schools are Brooker Elementary, which gets a B+, Burns Middle School that also gets a B+,
and Bloomingdale High School, which is A rated as well. When we move up to Wesley Chapel in Pasco County, we have newer schools with modern facilities and technology. You have overall higher rated public schools compared to Brandon. Do your own research, I just showed you where to go. There's a strong emphasis on STEM and college prep programs, so keep that in mind also if that's important to you and your family. Notable schools are Wiregrass Ranch High School, which is an A rated.
Seven Oaks Elementary, which gets a B+, and Cypress Creek Middle School, which gets an A-.
Now the winner here, and this is just my opinion, I would give it to Wesley Chapel for the top rated schools and the newer educational facilities, because that is important. All right, so what about the shopping, dining, and entertainment? Now, I know Kate and I, we love to eat our way through Tampa Bay, and if you've been following this channel at all, you know we love to share those things with you guys, but not everybody loves to go out on the dining scene. Some people love entertainment and live music, and that is awesome too. And then you've got people who are homebodies, which I can totally respect because we serve those clients as well, who love to go shop and come home and cook a great meal, maybe have a glass of wine. I love that, I think it's fantastic. So let's get into some of the differences and some of the similarities. In Brandon, we've got Westfield Brandon Mall. It's a large indoor mall with Macy's and Dillard's and Apple Store. That's awesome. You got big box stores like Costco, Target, Walmart, with easy accessibility, which is great. Local favorite dining spots like Stein and Vine, the Shrimp Boat, which is seafood, and then La Septima Cafe, which is a Cuban cuisine. Awesome food there. Now, when we move up to Wesley Chapel, we've got the Shops at Wiregrass, which is an open air shopping center with boutiques, restaurants, and events. We've done video there. Stacy and I have showed you all around that place. You've got the Tampa Premium Outlets, considered a high-end outlet mall, featuring things like Nike, Coach, and Kate Spade. And then you've got local favorite dining spots like Grillsmith, which is modern American, Noble Crust, which is Italian Southern fusion. Great place to go have brunch, by the way. Fresh Kitchen with healthy bowls. And then you can go over to Crate, and like I said, if you like live music, they do events there, and you've got like 92 shopping centers that are made out of these shipping containers. It's really cool. It's definitely worth checking out. And if we have to pick a winner here, I'm gonna pick Wesley Chapel for its shopping and new dining options, and then Brandon for a variety of long established businesses. So check them out. And speaking of lifestyle, let's talk about the outdoor recreation and lifestyle these cities offer. Out in Brandon, you got the Alafia River State Park, which is excellent for hiking and biking. There's like a mountain bike trail out there that people from all over the country come to. It's fascinating. You never would have thought about that in Florida. And kayaking out there, which I think is really cool. There's a lot of smaller neighborhood parks out there, which is pretty cool too. But some areas do feel more commercialized with fewer, larger, green, open areas to go hang out in. So that is one of the differences. Again, it's a more established area. And in Wesley Chapel, you've got Epperson Lagoon, which is a massive 7.5-acre man-made crystal clear lagoon with a beach and a tiki bar, and you can kayak and paddleboard out there, and there's water slides. It's like, you know, a water park on steroids for kids. They love it out there. You've got Wiregrass Ranch Sports Complex, which is a multi-sport facility where they do tournaments for like basketball and volleyball and soccer, hotels right there and restaurants. It's pretty cool. You definitely have larger green spaces, trails, and golf courses and parks, so that is something to keep in mind. And again, if I have to pick a winner here, I'm gonna lean with Wesley Chapel for its outdoor activities and resort-style amenities. Just lifestyle-wise, it definitely fits our family's needs a little bit more, maybe yours too. So what about the growth and future development of both of these top suburbs? Well, let's start with Brandon. It's well established with less new construction. Redevelopment of older areas is happening, but at a slower pace. In Wesley Chapel, it's one of the fastest growing suburbs in Florida. As a matter of fact, it's been ranked the #1 suburb in Florida. And I'm not here to tell you that it is or isn't. I'm just sharing that with you. It also has more new housing, shopping, and commercial developments. The future projects like the Moffitt Cancer Center expansion and new roadways are obviously exciting to residents. They can be frustrating to residents too, so keep that in mind. And I think the clear winner here is Wesley Chapel for growth potential and new developments. I mean, just continues to grow and redefine itself, and it can do that. There's still land available now. Residents will tell you there's not nearly as much as they'd like to see, but this is always part of the challenge. When you're growing something new, you're always taking away from something in the past, and those things can be challenging. But if you're interested in those top suburbs in the Tampa Bay area, this is a place to look for sure. And let's be real, these are just some of the best things about Wesley Chapel and Brandon. I'd encourage you to explore the areas deeper. And if you still need help, just schedule a call with me and the team. Like I said, all of our contact information is down below, including a link to my calendar, so you can schedule the time that is most convenient for you. Y'all, make sure you subscribe because I cannot wait to get this series up and rolling. Battle of the Burbs is gonna be a great time, and I'm really looking forward to doing this whole series over the summer. I think you're really gonna get a lot of it too. YouTube's gonna put 2 more videos up here. I'm gonna put one on Wesley Chapel up here. That way you guys can dig deeper on that if you want, because that was today's winner. And as always, until next time, go out and live that Tampa life.